But yeah, it's like that and whatever.
Well, it's probably never going to change because.
No, it's not. I've just heard it so many times in my career, like a million times in my career.
But it's not even just the producers. It's also like
Mhm.
how many people get into this shit for the wrong reasons. How many people get into this shit because they think it's fast and easy money when it's not.
It's not. It's not fast and easy money. And like, I feel like majority of people that get into it with the same mindset that I have, that it's a brand and a business. I
Well,
really do.
there's multiple categories.
Uh,
This is a brand new business.
yeah,
There's people who are just legitimately nymphomaniacs and want to monetize that shit.
there's that too.
There's people that are unfortunately being turned out by a partner.
There's that.
And the people that are here for a brand new business who realize this is business make it.
They make it. And I feel like the nymphomaniacs is a very, very, very small percentage. I don't care what people say. I do not care what they actually say. I like look at their actions. It's a very tiny, tiny, tiny.
Well, and a lot of times they burn out.
And they burn out. It's a very tiny percentage. The people who are getting turned out, I feel like that's actually more of those people than the actual nymphomaniacs. And then the people who are here for the business that end up lasting, I feel like that's the majority.
I wouldn't.
I feel it's the majority of the people who last.
Okay, I will give you that. I will give you that.
Who last? It's the majority of that. And then the people who come in for a quick buck are the majority overall.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
The people that are sold the bill of goods, especially in the OF era of, oh my God, I hear about these girls that are making 6 figures a month from OnlyFans. Like, yeah, there's mother making millions doing mainstream film. How many struggling actors that don't even get enough hours to get their SAG card?
So many. And like, honestly, like I actually had my SAG card, like happily enough.
Oh, ooh la la. You had, but not enough hours to get the health insurance.
No. But I was an old dad's, Bill Burr, his old dad's movie that came out on Netflix. I was in that. I was one of the strippers, and I had a scene where I like fought one of the patrons. I was a stripper, obviously, but I fought over one of the patrons because there was a bar fight happening, and like the patron tried to steal back the money, and I had this whole sequence where I was like fighting him, like no, right? It didn't make the final cut, unfortunately, but that's actually how I got my SAG, and also like Bill is amazing. He's like so sweet. Like I love that man. I only like met him like during that like 2 days of filming, but I just like love him. No, 3 days technically, but I loved the hell out of him. What were we saying?
Oh, just the illusion of this is fast money, that there's big money, and like how many people don't seem to equate that to other forms of entertainment where the 1% of people in the top tier of every form of entertainment
make money.
Make all the money.
And so you can go home and you can be a mattress actress. You can do whatever you want to do. And a lot of people do make a lot of money that way. A lot of people make a lot of money not even showing their face. So you can do that, but like
there's a lot more people that make nothing.
But there's way more people who make nothing. And this is again talking from a privileged standpoint today. That doesn't count that like after my first like year and like some change living here in LA, I moved to Vegas, and I lived in Vegas for a whole year.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did it too, so.
It's a rite of passage.
I lived in, I lived in Vegas first.
Okay.
Because I was convinced by the people that got me in that the industry was moving to Vegas in 2011. So I moved from Chicago to Vegas.
Too early, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was nothing but established performers with their families in those days.
Yeah.
And then I moved out here. So
and it's better now in Vegas. But like when I was out there, like legitimately, just being fully transparent, during my second year, I lived in an apartment. I had a roommate, and that was Tyler Cruz. He's an amazing male performer, young man, amazing person. And we moved from LA out there together.
Were you romantically involved or just living together?
Just living together. Like I felt more like a sister, like an older sister for him and stuff like that. And I feel like we had that like familial, like, relationship. But when I was out there, I literally, we're going to the trenches right now, but I'm being real. I had no furniture in my apartment. I had a blow-up mattress as my bed in my bedroom. I had the bed frame, but I had the blow-up mattress. I had some, like, Walmart, like, 3-tier, like, drawers and stuff. I had my closet. I had this little vanity that I got off of Facebook Marketplace for $50. It was like this, like, Hello Kitty vanity, and I had no living room furniture, nothing like that, and I was spending my days on my laptop, my MacBook that I bought pre-owned for $700, and I was eating pizza on the floor in my living room because I had nowhere to sit, and I could have spent the money to buy that furniture, but I just wasn't making enough, or I'm like, "I can't. I need to save as much money as
You
possible."
gotta pay those electric bills in the summer.
I have to, and when I moved out towards, to Vegas, my car got wrecked into, so my car would, like, got totaled out, and so, like, I had no car in the beginning, I had to get another car, and I was living in Vegas, like, literally on the floor, on my laptop, posting things on my OF, everything like that, and I was, like, crying to a box of Little Caesars, where I was like, "I think I need to move back home, I don't think I can do this, I don't think, this is for me, like, I'm not making any money." And I took literally one project that the director, her name is Inka Winter, she begged me to audition for. And I told her no 3 times. Like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna move back home. I'm gonna move back home. She's like, you have to do it. And so I auditioned for it, bombed it. And she's like, hey, let's go on a Zoom call. Let's audition together. I'll help you. I'll walk you through it.
She's the director. Why is she making you audition? If she's making you do it, why does she just not give you the job?
Well, but because, like, it wasn't all up to her. She has some higher ups, so she had to impress or signing the checks. And they didn't want me originally. They didn't. And she made me audition again. And that second audition went a lot better. And she convinced them to hire me. And they did. And, like, at that point, that was like the pivotal point in my career where it went from eating Little Caesars on the floor next to my pre-owned laptop with blow up air mattress. It went from that to literally, like, being where I'm at now, which is like, now I have my apartment space. It's amazing.
You can afford Pizza Hut.
I can afford Domino's, bitch. Like, I'm out here balling.
Oh.
In the Papa John's, I'm balling.
Oh, you don't want to support Papa John's. He's not a good dude.
Yeah, he's not a good dude. But if I want to, I can buy these overpriced.
You're like, I got garlic butter, motherfucker.
I got garlic butter. I got condiments, bitch. Okay. So, like, I'm here now. Like, I have my car, and my car is fully paid for. Like, I have, like, a very nice apartment. Like, I am making money passively now, like, online, like, just literally passively, that, like, where I can support myself fully. And that is something that did not exist when I first started. And I feel like that's, like, something that not enough people talk about, is like, when you first start in the industry, much to the conversation where a lot of people come in, and they don't realize that it's not fast cash. It's not fast cash. And my first 2 years was not fast cash.
In those first 2 years, what was your OF looking like? Like, money-wise? Like, what was your average month?
My average month, my first 2 years, when I, like, was like $600, $700.
Which is still above the average for OF.
It is. And, like, now, like, when I was really on it, like, I'm not gonna say too much, but, like, I was making a cute check, and, like, now, like, yeah, like, I could do nothing and I make money.
Yeah.
I can literally do nothing and I make quite a bit of money. And, the more I do, the more money I make, obviously. And then, like, I have, like, the fleshlight thing going on as well. Like, not thing, but fleshlight girl going on as well. So I have that. And
you hired me as your cameraman mid-party for that.
I did spontaneously. So now I have, like, way more, but, like, it wasn't the same as when I first started. And I don't think enough people talk about that. They don't talk about the struggle. They, like, make it sound like it's rosy. And maybe it is rosy for some people, but I don't think that's the majority.
Well, it's also, people have to sell the illusion.
Yeah. It's an illusion.
Yeah.
It's a facade. It's something that, like, you want to come off this way, but, like, being real, like, I was struggling. So bad I was going to go back home to Oklahoma with my
I know
tucked.
lots of established performers that are still living check to check, that are still like, I don't know exactly how I'm going to make money. And it's a wild thing in the evolution of my time in the industry. Like, full service has always been a thing. Like, yeah. But back in the day, no one talked about it.
No one spoke about it. Yes. And that's another thing where it's like, I had no idea. And that was ignorance on my behalf. Like, I did a ton of research about the industry, a ton of research about the agencies, the companies. I did that part, but I had no idea about like the full service aspect as far as like, like girls are out there doing their thing for some change.
There are some performers who literally just perform to up their full service rates.
They clear house. Like,
Oh, for sure.
they clear house. Like, these girls will go out, do their thing, pop their, and then they'll come back and like literally like some of these women, I say girls, respectfully, women. Some of these women could buy a Toyota Camry probably almost every month with what they just do in full service. And I applaud them fully. I myself, I don't do that. I don't. But I applaud anyone who does, because I'm like, get your money, do your thing, take care of yourself, buy that house, honey. You deserve it,
For sure. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing
No.
morally wrong with it as long as everyone's safe and consenting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the amount of people who got into this industry with zero intention of doing full service work
Yeah.
and found themselves doing full service work because that's the only way they could survive.
There's a lot that I feel like I feel like it's kind of majority. I won't say majority. I wouldn't say that, but there's more than you would expect
Yeah, 100%.
of women who do that. And I can't.
I've been around for a very long time. Occasionally I'm like, oh shit, you do? Wow. I thought you were just killing it with your no effing your scenes. And everyone's, I'm like, I'm never like, oh, what's wrong with you? It's just like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
But the thing is, like, again, that to me, like, I understand now that can very well, it's not necessarily, but it can very well be just a part of the hustle. It can just be part of the hustle. And, the only difference between, women who do that and like everyday average civilian women is once you build that brand and that platform, you can charge a lot more.
Oh yeah.
And then you have that experience behind you too. So it's not like it's just like you're charging a lot more for something basic. They do have that experience to add to it.
Well, and
So,
there's the prestige.
It's the prestige. It is the prestige. And there's a big difference between like having, sex with like a regular person versus have sex with this porn star. There's a big difference. There just is. And it's not necessarily like because like it's performative in the porn star's behalf, but I feel like you have to do, like, you have to be very aware of everything going on around you and very receptive of that. And because you have to be so aware of so many different factors and so many different people, the cameras, all that, it's very easy to just focus on one person. It's very, very easy to do that because you're usually used to focusing on like 5 different people. You got this camera, you got that camera, you got that camera, you got the person you're with. Maybe it's a threesome, maybe it's a,
On the flip side, I have definitely slept with performers who have opened up to cameras that weren't there. Like, yo, girl, why are you in wide straddle reverse cowgirl right now?
Those are phantom pains.
I know why it's happening, but it's still like,
those are phantom pains. Yeah.
Girl, it's just you and I right now. Like, what are you doing?
It's like losing a leg. Like you just think it's there.